So just check if you're sat in a chair that your feet are pressing down nice and firmly into the ground beneath you. And make sure as well that the crown of your head is lifting up towards the sky. So feeling this sense of space in our bodies from our sitting bones up to the crown of our head. And then on your next inhale, I invite you to reach your arms up overhead. You can either reach forwards and up, or out and up, or up in a prayer, whatever feels best for you. And you don't have to go all the way up. You can go up as far as feels good for you. And then on your next exhale, we're going to bow forwards, round our spine, head hangs heavy. As you inhale, lift up halfway, so coming to a diagonal angle with your spine. And then as you exhale, bring yourself upright. You're going to shuffle a bit over to the right-hand side of your chair, depending how much space you've got. I've got a lot of room on the right side. And you've got two options here. You can either step your right leg out to the right and have your foot on the floor, or you can shuffle over so that you can step your right foot back, so your right leg is in this full lunge position. Make sure you've got your back toes tucked under if you're doing this to give you a bit of stability. And if you feel wobbly here, then you can keep your left hand down onto your chair. And you can also heel toe your left foot out to the left, so creating a bit more width between your legs. So this might feel enough if it does stay here. If you want to, you can bring your hands onto your hips, or you can reach your arms up overhead. And the arm movements are the same for all of our positions that we're doing, all of our options that we're doing. So on your next exhale, bring your hands down to one to your hip, one to the chair, and we're going to come back into the center of our chair again. So hands come onto our lap. We're going to move through our cat-cow we did before. So as you inhale, draw your chest forwards and arch your spine, taking your gaze up a little. And as you exhale, press down into your thighs and round your spine. So we do that one more time. Once more of each. Exhale as we round. And then inhale, come back to the center. And we're going to rest now in our child's pose. So child's pose in a chair, couple of different options. You can have your legs together if that feels okay, resting your forearms onto your thighs, maybe hands coming together. If you find your belly presses into your thighs in that position, then take your legs a little bit wider, maybe scoop your belly inside your thighs using your hands to bring your belly inside so you've got a bit more space to fold forwards. And if anyone finds that you're kind of folding quite far forwards here and you want a bit more of a stretch, you can always take blocks if you have them, or like maybe a little stool, or maybe you've got your bed nearby, and bring your hands onto whatever prop you're using, allowing your head to hang heavy. So the most important thing here is that you feel comfortable, that you feel you can rest here and take a few breaths. And this child's pose is a really lovely opportunity to check in with how we're doing with that intention, to let our minds be steady, to let go of some of these thoughts and invite in that focus. So just using these few moments to just check in. And if you find that you've been caught up in your thoughts, now is a good time to just reset that intention to be a little more present. Keep bringing your attention back to your breath, back to those sensations. So we're going to start to move again. So pressing down into your feet to lift yourself all the way back up. We're going to bring our legs together if we separated them wide. And then again, I'm just going to move round, but you stay where you are. We're going to step our left leg out to the side, or left leg steps back. We're kind of shuffling over to the side, and then maybe keeping your hand on the chair, maybe bringing one hand onto your hip, maybe both hands onto your hips, or maybe both arms up and overhead. So this is our lunge position we're practicing here. Wonderful, everyone. And then on your next exhale, bring both hands down. We're going to step both legs together, shuffle your bottom into the center, and we're going to lean forwards for our halfway lift. So we're leaning forwards diagonally here. And then as you exhale, fold forwards, round your spine, head heavy. Inhale, unravel, reaching up in whatever way feels good for you. And then exhale, bring your hands down to the center of your chest.